3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 1038. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. If you do feel called to stick around and subscribe, welcome, and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. Let me get a drink of water here real quick. Alright, so I just now actually saw 111 on the timer, which is a message about trusting yourself. You could have been rejected from a certain situation, opportunity, or relationship recently. Despite that, you were being yourself and being authentic and true to who you are. And I feel like, this is a more specific message to trust how you showed up in a certain situation that led to rejection. And if you're not resonating with that, it's just a general message about trusting yourself. Maybe your intuition or your inner voice, your inner compass is trying to tell you something, show you something, or guide you somewhere, and this is confirmation to trust those feelings, inklings, if that's what you want to call them. I'm getting into interpreting the number 1038. The number 1 would be the first number that I'm going to talk about, and that makes it very clear that no matter what situation you're going through, trust yourself and how you feel called to move through it, and what decisions you feel called to make. You are always where you are meant to be. It's not the same as where you deserve to be, but I do believe that you are always where you are meant to be for a reason. And it's not always because you did something wrong, It's not always that personal. The number 0 can be about cycles or patterns that you are recognizing in your life or within yourself, whether they're for better or for worse. It does feel like they are worth paying attention to, maybe keeping track of, taking note of, reflecting on. The number 0 can also be a reminder that no matter what journeys are going on in your life outside of yourself, with like relationships or jobs or projects, lifestyles, etc., the relationship with yourself is always running parallel, and it's important to know when to prioritize that relationship with yourself, when to respect your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and desires. It's a reminder to really be true to what you need and what you really want. And be willing to let go of journeys or opportunities that don't align with yourself, your inner world. The number 3 is about self-expression and communication. You could feel called to use your voice in some way, whether it's creatively or just communicating with words, or some other way that resonates for you. It's also about healing and growing. Healing is a lifelong journey. I believe that it is part of that journey, that relationship that you have with yourself. So if there is an opportunity here to heal and to grow, to put yourself first in a way that is honest and true to who you are, this is confirmation to take it, to heal and grow. And maybe initiate a change or two. whether it's within yourself or in your reality. The last way that I interpret the number 3 is a commitment, and I just felt the word confirmation. It feels like the word commitment is confirmation for somebody. So this is confirmation of the commitment that you have to yourself, or some sort of commitment outside of yourself or relationship. This isn't confirmation of whether or not you should or should not commit, but that this commitment outside of yourself, if you resonate with that, is really worth paying attention to and knowing when that should first or when you should come first. The last number, the number 8, is about loss and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. And right as I was talking about that number 8, I saw the number 555 on the timer, which is about change and transformation, and that is very fitting for the theme of loss. Perhaps there is a relationship or situation that you're being called to walk away from that is a reflection of putting yourself first, who you truly are, what you truly think, believe, your feelings, what you need, what you want. It really does feel like someone here is being guided to put yourself first and to give yourself permission to walk away from someone or something that stands in the way of you respecting yourself. Really. This idea of trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced really reminds me of all of the talk about trusting yourself when I first started this reading or this video. So if you do feel called to walk away from someone or something, this really does feel like confirmation that that is what you deserve, to honor yourself and what you really deserve, your actual worth. You deserve to seek out opportunities that lead you to your fullest potential. And if someone or some situation isn't willing to meet you where you're at or rise up to where you're at, it's okay to walk away, and to want more, to want better. Of course, context matters, but that's just a general message. This trusting that what's lost will be replaced could also be confirmation that if you feel like you walk away from something or someone, that it will be replaced with something or someone better. It's okay to have faith and to have hope in better, like I was just talking about. Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 8 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, which is a bit of a surprise, because I didn't feel anything specific come through with the number 3. Well, actually I did. Confirmation for the idea of some sort of commitment. This could be a committed relationship or a job that you have a sense of loyalty to, or maybe something more personal that you're working on and you want to stick with. I think making a firm decision on whether you should walk away or stick around or keep investing in something or someone, this feels like it's an important decision to make right now. Use your voice, make yourself heard, and heal and grow wherever that opportunity comes up. Because that's the thing, loss, while it's difficult, while change is difficult, it really does help us heal in a way that gives us a stronger relationship with ourselves and ultimately our reality, our faith. It's really all about perspective. What are you going to choose to focus on, to give attention to? Who are you going to choose to give attention to? Remember that whatever you invest in will grow, and your attention is a form of currency. Whatever you focus on will grow, so be very mindful of your perspectives, how you view yourself and opportunities. Alright, moving into the cards portion of this reading now. I'm just going to pull a few cards from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to see what else wants to come through in relation to what we've already been talking about, with really, really trusting yourself, putting yourself first when you need to, healing, paying attention to certain patterns or cycles in your life, expressing yourself, healing, growing, committing, trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. Yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense. We have the Six of Swords, or the Six of Needles, in this deck. It says getting back on track, difficult time and setbacks. Before this card is the Five of Swords. So you really could be wrestling with yourself, with some sort of internal conflict. You might be feeling really indecisive about where to go from here, what to do. Or maybe you're getting past that, and this card is just confirmation about you getting back on track, moving into calmer waters, and really finding peace and healing. The number 6, interestingly enough, is about a choice between self-love and self-hate. I almost wanted to say self-commitment, but no, I usually see it as self-love and self-hate, that kind of choice. And you, of course, are going to be encouraged to choose self-love rather than self-hate and self-destruction. So with whatever decision you were feeling indecisive about or are currently feeling decisive about, it feels like choosing self-love, whatever that means for you. And it could definitely be walking away for somebody. That feels like the right thing. It's choosing self-love and self-respect. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. This card says thriving, connection, happy, love, and success. In the reverse, it says bad relationship, what is wrong, lack of communication, changed needs. This Ten of Cups is about putting your long-term emotional stability and fulfillment first. And number 10 is confirmation of the presence of your spirit guides, who always want to help you with any sort of healing or decisions that you make. It could really be wanting to help you trust yourself more and believe in your ability to make your own decisions and lead and guide your own life. If you're seeing any signs, messages, spiritual signs and messages encouraging you to choose self-love, which I feel like you already know what that means when you can trust yourself. Let's go ahead and draw out the last card. Wow. We have the Two of Pentacles. Prioritize giving attention to people and things that mean the most. Boundaries. Literally, who or what are you going to give your attention to? This card is definitely saying that you should give your attention to people and things that mean the most, that align with your long-term emotional stability and fulfillment. The number 2 on the Two of Pentacles is about a lot of things. It can be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation in your life, a call for you to create more peace and balance within yourself, as well as a choice, or just about your choices in general, and to prioritize what means the most to you, exactly as this card says. I thought it was interesting seeing this card because in the previous reading I literally mentioned the Two of Pentacles, even though I didn't pull. So maybe that reading, if you resonate with dealing with some sort of rejection and trusting how you showed up, that reading, I encourage you to go watch that reading 1037. I thought it was interesting. I was about to accidentally say the Three of Pentacles. I pulled that card for myself recently, I think maybe yesterday. And it's about receiving support psychologically or in your physical reality. And this support can come in many forms, wherever it's coming from, even if it's from yourself. Give yourself that support so that you can prioritize what means the most to you, move on from the conflict, find peace within yourself, and really align with a future that is going to give you a 10 of Cups. Relationships, opportunities that truly fulfill you and respect your emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual well-being.